So today I'm going to be giving you guys just kind of a review. I've been trying out the Stay Naked foundation from Urban Decay and the concealer. I feel like I just kind of wanted to give an update and a kind of update slash review because I have been trying it out a little bit. I did go get a different shade because the shade I got was just too dark. I thought I was a lot more tan than I actually was. First time I'm actually trying out the correct shade. So we'll see how that goes. I'm in my mom's bathroom right now. We're pet sitting and house sitting for her. And I'm in the bathroom because this has pretty decent light. I literally have no lights on in here. It's just all natural light. The dogs are in the bedroom there. So if you hear random noises, it's the dogs. So I just have my makeup bag here and I'm going to get myself a primer. I have been using two different primers with it. My two primers that I pretty much use all the time, and that is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So a little more glowy, a little more matte. I am just going to go in with this today only because it's quite hot today and I know I'll be outside. So I'm just going to kind of get a little bit of this primer. I know the foundation has been doing really well with this, so I'm going to insert a couple clips as we go here of me trying it out in when I first got the shade that was incorrect for me. I did try it out a couple times, so I'll insert some clips of me trying out the foundation and the concealer for the first time so you guys can see. I just pulled you guys just a little bit closer so you can actually see me using this. All right, so we're trying out the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear and the concealer, the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I originally picked up shade 60 NN and shade 50 WY, and then I traded them out for shade 51 NN and shade 40 NN. So we just went down a little bit because my body is a little bit more tan than my neck, and I kind of want my face to match my body, but I also don't want to see like that line right there, so we're going to blend it. That literally sounded like a bomb went off. And I thought it was just the dogs falling off the bed, but it might have been downstairs. Might have also been the cat. There's a cat as well. Okay, check that out in just a minute. I'm just going to pull up the Ulta kind of description of this. There are quite a few shades. If you guessed 50, you're right. There are 50 shades with 9 shade intensities, 3 master tones, and 7 undertones. It's a waterproof and long-wear foundation, and it's supposed to feel like a second skin, be more breathable, flexible. Gunner! It is also supposed to be a stay true color, which will help minimize the appearance of pores. So, it's got 4.5 stars. It's got 570 reviews on Ulta. It is a full ounce. Yada, yada, yada. Every Urban Decay foundation I've ever had oxidizes on me. Hey! You gotta use the strong voice. Holy shit. No. Every Urban Decay foundation that I've ever used oxidizes on me. Always turns a little bit pink or a little too red. Red? No. Always a little too orange or a little bit too pink. So I haven't had this issue with this one. The only reason it didn't look exact on me was because it was the wrong shade. So hopefully this still kind of looks a little dark, but we're gonna go with it. I can't walk back into Ulta, you know? I can't go back in with my pride. When she's like, do you need help color matching? And I'm like, nah. I've got a pump on my hand here, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and go right on in. So one thing that I have really noticed and do like about this foundation is it's very much a medium coverage that looks flawless. It looks very buildable. I haven't tried to build it up to full coverage yet. It's just kind of not what I'm really into doing. I don't really love a full coverage, maybe in the wintertime, but that's about it. It looks a lot darker on this side than I feel like it does on this side, so I'm gonna wear it around a little while and see. I don't really have a lot of things to cover up. I like being able to see my freckles. I like being able to see kind of my skin show through. It does last quite a while. I would say the product on top of what your foundation is not gonna last that long. Like your bronzer or your blush or your highlight, I wouldn't say, unless you have like, you know, all day wear those things, the foundation is still going to be there, but the product, it will get soaked in or wear off. I stated in my last video where I said that I have been wearing this and loving it, that I literally fell asleep on a white pillow and I woke up and nothing was on the pillow. So that's pretty good. All right, let's see if this concealer shade is where it's at. And then we'll zoom in before I do any powdering. I don't know if I'm gonna do any powdering. I haven't really been doing that much. So with the shade range and with the amount of undertones that there are, you really should be able to find something pretty easily that will match your skin tone. This concealer, I've been really happy with it. Even in the other shade, I don't think it was too dark. I think that it was more probably my skin tone. So that's fine, but I just love it. I love the yellow undertone. It just kind of brightens up my under eyes, and that works for me. There are more pink and just more like neutral, but I picked like a warm yellow undertone. It looks a lot better than the other one did. Excuse me. So you can see kind of through here. No, you can't because I'm blurry. Okay, I think that's as clear as I'm gonna get. So you can kind of see, you can still see like little freckles and stuff. I have a freckle here. I have here right under my cheek. I've got not that much discoloration, but I mean, it looks pretty flawless. At least I feel like it just kind of looks like my skin with just a nice little like coverage on it. I think I can put in a clip. It's gonna be a couple hours after wear. Damn, like this is good. Like there's no creasing around my mouth or chin yet. Oh wow, I had lipstick like on my face. The concealer is, I mean, I don't mind that kind of coverage. I think it covers nicely. It's not really creasing or anything. I didn't set it. You can see it's kind of creasing there. But I have line, like those are lines under my eyes that are gonna be, focus. Those are lines that are gonna be like under my eye anyway with any concealer, so that's not a big deal to me. I think it looks nice and bright. And yeah, I didn't powder under my eyes, just kind of like along my jawline and my nose and forehead. And dang, I'm using some whitening stuff right now, and yeah. So far so good. I don't feel like it has oxidized on me. I did have a little bit on my hand from when I was putting it on my face, so it is a little bit of a shade darker like on my hand. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I still really like it. I think I'm getting a little creasing, you know, obviously in like these smile line areas. My lipstick's completely worn off, but it's still looking pretty good. So far so good. And it's been about 3.5 hours since I checked in last. I still have the foundation on my hand, and you can see kind of this reddish area right here compared to my other hand. This definitely is still showing like some foundation right there. So that's going on not 24 hours, but 3, 4, 5, maybe like 17 hours right now. And it's still on the back of my hand. It doesn't, you know, obviously it's worn, but because I slept. But that's pretty impressive. And I know you're thinking, Megan, did you wash your hands? Yes, once. I'm just gonna, I have a little cotton round here with some makeup remover on it. So I'm just going to see if that takes it off. Look at that. I still had foundation on my hand 17 hours later. It did not rub off in bed, did not rub off like on the couch. It didn't rub off when I washed my hands. I like this foundation a lot so far. All right, that's it for that. I just wanted to show you my hands. I feel like this is very much of a day and a night foundation. Like you could build it up. It is gonna last you all day. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna move with your skin. Those are things that I really like. The only hesitation I have with Urban Decay is finding the right shade that does not oxidize on me. But so far, I think it looks really nice. I do think this is best applied with a sponge. I haven't tried it with a brush, but sponge is just kind of the way I typically go. I do feel like you're gonna get more product if you take it off your wrist and just kind of dot it on your face, unless your sponge isn't really, because your sponge is going to absorb it. It's a liquid foundation. So you want to make sure that you have the most product that you can get. You just want to make sure that your sponges are going to soak up everything. So I think taking it off your hand and dotting it on your face and then using your sponge is the best, instead of taking your sponge and like soaking it up on off your hands. I think that's just you're not going to apply as much product. I think we've been zoomed in long enough. So I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, so I finished my makeup. I just love the way that my makeup applies over this foundation. I think it looks really, really beautiful. I think it looks pretty damn flawless. I know I've said it like at least 5 times now, but I just really prefer this medium coverage. I think that it accentuates your natural beauty. It doesn't look cakey.
You gonna lay down in here? It's cold floor and it feels good.
These dogs, it's like 1,000 miles an hour. Sleep. I'm definitely gonna keep wearing this. I like this combo. I like this with other concealers. I've tried it with other things. I love both. Have I tried? I don't know if I've tried this with other foundations, but I love them together. I love this with other concealers. I love the finish. I love the flawlessness that my skin looks. And I like it in the summer. It's like a full coverage that I don't mind in the summer. Typically in the summer, I'm not really even about that much foundation. I prefer something just tinted. This has kind of changed my mind. So I'm definitely gonna keep using it. You saw I tried it a couple different times. I checked in throughout the day one day, or I checked in at least twice. I checked in at least once after I put it on. I cannot say that I checked in throughout the day. I am literally about to take this makeup off because I'm about to go swimming. I'm gonna keep using this. I really like it. I think this shade actually is best. When I first put it on, I thought it was still too dark, and it just is so frustrating because I'm not the best at color matching myself, only because I feel like my skin is like 3 different colors. Like my neck's a different color than my chest and my shoulders and my face. Like, it's just very frustrating. Oh, that's been open the whole time. And doesn't seem to be oxidizing. I think it actually looks really nice. I did bronze up. I tried to bronze my neck a little bit. I think there is probably a better shade match for me, but I ain't going back to Ulta to find another shade. I think this is pretty much, this will do it, you know? Check it out. If you have questions, please let me know. If you're looking for a really good medium coverage, which we don't see a lot of medium coverage foundations, I say check it out. If you're not a full coverage gal, if you're not a light coverage gal, and you're like, I'm mixing foundations to get a medium coverage, you may just want to try this out. I am traveling next week and I'm going to take this combo with me. So I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm actually going to take this and a drugstore just to have a couple options, and we will see how this does out in the no humidity state of Colorado. So that should be exciting. Maybe it'll last even longer. Let me know if you've tried this. Let me know if you want to try it. Let me know if you're going to try it. Let me know if you're not going to try it. And I would love to hear why. You don't have to tell me, but if you're not going to try this and you don't think it's for you, I'd love to hear your opinion as well. I know it's not for everybody. I was kind of hesitant to pick it up anyway. I kind of like the fact that it's in like a plastic bottle too, because I think that's going to be really travel friendly for me. I don't have to worry about a glass bottle breaking, but I picked it up because I've always loved the coverage of Urban Decay, but for the 15th time, they always oxidize on me. So I like that it says stay true color, because that means they know they should oxidize, you know? Alright guys, that is it for my review, try on, and opinions of the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation and Concealer. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Definitely don't forget to subscribe and like this video before you leave. Share it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!